Hey everyone, this is Coach Tim, and today we're going to talk about how to desensitize your opponent when you try to make a successful attack. Today we're going to talk about how to desensitize your opponent when you try to make a successful attack. It's a simple concept. You can look at it as a continuous feint. What you're trying to accomplish is trying to establish a certain pattern of movement in front of your opponent. Something that makes your opponent at some point in time think that that's just a part of how you move around. So when you're going to see later on, you're going to see a lot of my students, they're moving their foot and their arm. They're continuously moving forwards and backwards. And that's the continuous feint. That's the part of desensitization of your opponent. Your opponent at some point in time becomes okay with the fact that you enter their distance and step out, because every time you enter, you're guaranteed that you're going to step out. And throughout that process, what's going to happen is when you do choose to make an attack, and if you have a correct technique coming with it, then you're actually going to make your opponent delay their defense of some sort, whether it's a counterattack or parry or step away.
The greatest b-boy of all time, started from small crimes where others had big tops. I was slinging small, trying to make the come up. Used to numb up a few G's a week. My clique used to sum up till my brother got locked up. My girl up the block, no way to eat. So I dropped a half a G on a rented SP 1200 sampler. In a Yamaha 4-track, the bass from the lab used to blow up door back. My ghost was doing stick-ups, trying to make a Vic up. Waiting outside for the breeze truck to pick up. Nothing would work, so we back to chopping. Giving grown women to. When I was stressed, I would head to the rest. Then the pads on the SP12 got pressed. Making beats for the streets so the family could eat. In 93, Wu-Tang Clan dropped their first LP. We went platinum. Yeah, we flattened them. Pockets got fat in them. Witten got capping them. Statins on the map in them. Brooklyn Zoo was bombing them. All around the world, killer bees start swarming them. You can't stop us. You can't block us. Rock us or mock us. Knock us or top us. Better sit back and watch us.
No matter how hard you try, you can't stop me now. No matter how hard you try, you can't stop me now.
Can't stop me, man. No matter how hard, you better go hard, so hard. If you gon' try and stop me now, I'll be ruckus the rhythm like the blocks be wild. Bad enough, I got trying to lock me down. Can't nobody break my stride or shake my pride without a homicide case and trial. It's a long time coming, long nines busting, cradle to the grave. I be on my grind hustling. Sometimes when I think about it, have my mind bugging. I've been through things that I've seen, the chicks that I ran through, places that I've been. I'm a victim of the very song I sing. It's how it is in the heart of it. Most want no part of it. Someone soothe the pain through booze. I'ma hold my head, stay true to where my heart is. Either you play with your life or you pay dues and homage.
No matter how hard you try, you can't stop me now. No matter how hard you try, you can't stop me now. No matter how hard you try, you can't stop me now.
Okay, so we just got a chance to see how my students, before making every single hit, would enter opponent's distance and get out. They would do so by always moving their front foot and extending a little bit of their arm. And that would be a continuous movement, or as I mentioned earlier in the video, a continuous feint. So what every time before making a hit, my student would do is they would establish that pattern, right? They would come in and get out, come in and get out, come in and get out. And sometimes you may have to take that pattern to the point where it becomes quite boring for your opponent. And that's when magic starts happening, if you will. If you stay focused and you keep doing that, you will start noticing that your opponent just lets you get in and get out. And that means that at some point in time you can enter and just quickly continue. And that's what gets you a little bit of a head start and makes your opponent hesitate when they're decision making. You know, whereas normally opponent would be ready, they're focused, and if you have not made any feints or approaches, they're prepared. When you make an attack, they can parry, they can step away, whatever is required. But in this case, you get them kind of almost sleepy, and then all of a sudden you can come in, and continue with a strong attack. Okay? So if you enjoyed this video, please don't be shy. Hit a like button, maybe hit a subscribe button, and keep me motivated to help you further. Thank you so much.